You know, I really hope that I find a solution to all my problems in the cave.
I hope I find enough magic to help everyone, or a giant fountain that generates chili.
I hope I find my wolf spirit so I can unite the clans.
I hope I find something amazing that I've never seen before in a new world.
Well, you're not going in the cave, so suck it up! Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. My name is Steven. This is Threshold, Heroes of the Fanged Coast. Let's go around and meet the players.
Hi, my name is Pamela, and I am playing Christine Nostromo, a level 7 human fighter, a level 1 paladin.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm playing Valerius 13, High Elf Wizard. Wizard and things. Who does wizard stuff? Hey, look over there.
Hey everybody, I am Casey. I'm playing. I am playing Gogana Dodundun. Gogana Dodundun.
Dun dun dun.
A level 6 totemic barbarian.
And I'm Josh. I'm playing Asasic Shulan, a level 7 human fighter.
All right, so as you
You're not a
guys,
fighter, you're a monk.
Oh,
You're a monk.
did you say human fighter?
You had fighter written on your character sheet.
Oh my god!
You didn't just misspeak, you read.
Oh my god! Old habits die hard.
I meant the monk. Not every problem is solved by
That's our
hitting
cold open.
That's so much better.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey everyone, welcome to Threshold. Let's go. We've already met the players. As you will remember last time, you traveled up to Haddock to find a way into Haddock's cave. You did. Congratulations. But you guys were pretty tired. And you received an important letter. You received an important letter from Virgie that arrived by Raven that said, Christine, not big emergency, but something you should probably see.
That's it? That's the whole letter?
Yes, it says, much love, Virgie.
Come on, Virgie. Okay.
Yes, I know this is very ominous. So I'll just tell you more information. there was a... It's ink, you can't erase. There's been some information. She essentially says someone attacked a weapons merchant in town. The guards and rangers were called out to try to stop the violence, but they were slaughtered. So it might behoove you to come this way and figure this out. Okay. Because whatever this is, it looks maybe, well, it looks very mysterious.
Great. Christine's gonna show the letter to everyone else. It's like, it looks like our trip to Haddock's cave might be on hold.
Oh. I wanted to find my wolf spirit.
Anyway, okay, that does sound fairly serious. Slaughtered? How many people were slaughtered? Did it say?
I didn't. No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that should take precedence. It's not like this cave is killing anybody. Although, we do need to figure out something about this wolf-headed corpses. Not wolf-headed, tiger-headed corpses. That's worse. But yes, this is immediate. At your order, we'll go do that. That's what you guys say when things like that happen, right?
Yes.
Get it. Get in the hang of it.
Oh no. Gogana?
Gogana.
Oh yes! Oh, look at me! Look at me doubting myself. Gogana, I know you wanted to find your wolf spirit in the cave. I didn't know was your wolf spirit actually in the cave? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was like an actual
No.
character disappointment or.
No.
I imagine that there's probably if you're looking for stuff to rebuild your village, Merrington just went through a bunch of construction, so I bet there's some good stuff down there for you.
And we have to keep going over.
After seeing him smash that ogre, it might be good to offer to let him come along.
Yes.
Okay. Same page.
So you guys travel. You stay the night in Pearlshaw again.
Yay.
Yeah, Pearlshaw's doing okay.
What happened to that pig ogre?
Nothing
away.
good. Nothing good. You stay the night in Pearlshaw, and then you arrive in Merrington. Pretty easy. They let you sort of check in. I imagine you've maybe moved closer to the night tower now.
Where is I say staying?
Where do you stay when you're in Merrington?
That's a good question.
You were at that inn. With
Only because it was a humble and a cheap inn. I guess at this point, Asasic asks Christine, I don't have much money. Can I stay with you?
Yes.
And he bows. Yes. Thank you.
That was easy.
All right.
You're welcome. What?
Lovely.
Making your job a little easier.
Yeah, okay.
Where did he stay?
What?
Where did he stay?
Oh, what was the name? Do we remember that inn's name?
Yes.
No, it was a little inn. It was having its roof repaired.
I'll find
it's not
it.
important.
Yeah, it's not important.
Okay. I was gonna make it hard by staying there.
Oh, no, you're staying in the night tower too.
Yeah. So people are making things easier for Steven. All right.
You guys arrive, you settle in, and
Pikes Point.
Pikes Point. You arrive, you settle in. No one's staying at Pikes Point. You're all staying in the night tower. And for every time you walk in the door of Pikes Point, you just find yourself back in the night tower. It's so weird.
Sleep outside the night tower.
So you guys arrive, and Virgie's there, and she says, "You just let me know whenever you're ready to deal with this problem." Some other news. The people of Coast Pass, we've had some reports of travelers coming through. They've started opening tombs.
All right.
Apparently because they didn't have enough resources to run their inn and stuff, they started opening some tombs, including probably Pasner's tomb, looking for some for like jewels and stuff. So I've sent the rangers down there know to just like keep an eye out for that kind of stuff.
Well, I sent for food for them, so
Okay, good.
food and supplies. So.
Good. Then when that arrives, hopefully that'll mitigate that problem, and just hope that they don't disturb anything too strange in the meantime. Additionally, that's everything for you. Whenever you're ready to go to the area, I have directions for you. Vel, there is you have a visitor here.
What?
Yes, very insistent, and asked where your wizard tower was. I was a little confused by that, so I sent her down to the basement.
Wizard
I hope that's
Tower.
okay.
Yeah, shouldn't have been able to get into anything too messy down there. I'll go investigate. Sorry. Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, then Christine's gonna go and investigate this merchant.
All right, who wants to go first?
Sure.
All right, Val, you you walk down to the basement, and you can hear the sounds of like glasses and different not experiments, but different like different things being moved around in your workshop.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just like quietly walk in the door, see what's going on in there.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
18.
Oh, all right.
Stealthy Val.
You know just how to open the door so that it doesn't creak, and you walk past all your magical wards, and you can see sort of like starting to assemble some kind of alchemical project. Is a young you're like 123.
104 now.
Okay, so
Wow.
she's like 100.
Wow.
So she's like younger than you, but is pretty close in the same age. Wearing wearing garb of the homeland. Onis Terra.
Okay.
Onis Terra, like the traditional Elven sort of long coat.
Okay.
She has her hair long, Elven long, and it's braided down the back, and you can see her starting to like assemble some kind of alchemical project on one of your work surfaces.
Can I tell what she's doing from here? Just
give me an Arcana check.
Whew, 26.
It looks very easy that she's setting up just some simple transmutation experiments.
Okay.
Just to sort of practice turning base metals into higher energy metals.
All right, just a minor transmutation. All right. I'm gonna watch for just a second and be like, it's a little rude to just walk into someone's workshop and start working.
She like straightens up and she says, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she like squints her eyes at you. She says, "Hi. My name is Transmetavan Tartaric Valerius the 14th. Ansma.
What?
Who are you?"
I am Transmetavan Tartaric Valerius the 13th.
So that means that I'm your shadow.
Let's talk about that for a second. Why?
I'm gonna be Ansma. Is Ansma okay?
Ansma's fine. Well, we'll talk, but maybe. Why?
I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
Your work with I'm sorry.
I was under the impression that we didn't need shadows anymore. Why were you sent here?
Yes. Yes, the shadow proclamation. While it was ruled that while you were called, they wanted you to testify at all the hearings and stuff in the homeland, but unfortunately you weren't there. So we decided that while the moon goddess was there, and while she was certainly back, and while we were certainly, for all intents and purposes, immortal again, and actually getting younger, which is awesome, we also decided that it would probably be better to keep the shadow protocol in effect, just in case something bad were to happen again.
And I guess that makes sense. And they sent you here?
Yes. Yes.
So they knew I was here. Okay, that's
Yes, I'm very good at transmuting things. I was setting up a simple experiment to show you how simple it is to transmute some of the stuff. I was selected because I was the best transmuter.
Okay, that makes sense.
And also because I'm precocious. That's the word they use. They use the word precocious.
I can see that. This is exciting, but I don't.
Isn't it? Isn't it so exciting?
I don't think I can handle.
We're here, and I'm going to learn everything. I know
so-
you're not that much older than me, but you have so much more experience than me because you actually brought the moon goddess back, and that is totally amazing and achievement that no one else has ever been able to accomplish.
Okay. Oh, this is what it's like talking to me, isn't it? All right. I'm going to need to send some messages and talk to Don't.
Yes, I'll help. Here, she runs to her runs to a bag that she has a backpack that's just filled with stuff. There's like all kinds of different stuff poking out of it. You see that she reaches in and she pulls out some paper and a quill, and then she like finds some ink, and it looks like the ink has spilled all over like some kind of cloth. And so she pulls it out and she says, "Okay, I'm ready. Who's it to?"
Oh man, I should have thought this through a little more before I said I needed to send a letter.
Val?
Yes?
Virgie briefed me on the situation, and I was wondering if you wanted to come.
Come where? Sorry?
To the armor, the weapons.
Oh, right. Just hold that thought as you.
Okay, so you have yes, come where, oh right, hold that thought.
Yeah, good. Just halt dictation. I'm just gonna walk out of the room at that point. Hi.
Hi. Is your guest?
Kinda, not. No. So, the Homeland decided to send me a shadow. Apparently she moved it. She got past all my wards, which is kind of impressive, really. Yeah, she is really good. Anyway,
do you want to bring her along?
Ooh. Be right back. Hey. So I've got a thing.
Is this dictating?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, let's talk.
Great.
I've nixed the letter for now.
Okay. She just incinerates it.
All right. Not bad. All right. So what? Forgive me. I didn't really get a lot of hands-on. But what exactly is your function here with me? You're just an assistant. You're
my function. My function
right.
is
Function.
I'm the backup you
Right. Of course.
in case something happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Couldn't hurt. How advanced are you right now? Can you? Are you capable of transmuting a stone yet? Or are you just
into what?
Into a transmuter stone.
Oh, what level does that happen at?
6.
6? No, not yet. Not yet, but I'm very close.
Okay. Great. Awesome. So you can do base materia and great. Tell you what, I have some stuff that I need to go out and do with Lady Demarin.
Okay.
Why don't you finish?
Who's that?
She's the person who owns this tower.
Oh, was she the one that I talked to who didn't know what a transmuting laboratory was? I finally told her wizard tower.
I know, right? Anyway, no, that's Virgie. She tends to run things for Lady Demarin. Lady Demarin is a human thing. This is her place. We're here.
I see. So Virgie is Lady Demarin's shadow.
Kinda. Sure, go with that for now.
Great.
Tell you what, why don't you work on those demonstrations so I can evaluate where your abilities are at?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Lady Demarin and investigate this. I'll talk to you when I get back, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very nice to meet you.
You too, Asma. Please don't break anything. Or
right.
If you do, you know how to mend things.
Of course.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
watch this.
Okay, good. Just fix anything you break. Okay.
You close the door.
Oh, hi. You're still out here.
So it's a lady friend.
Not really. I don't know what to do, Christy. I don't want a shadow. Or do I? I don't know. It's probably a good idea. But let's go for a walk.
Yeah.
You take a long walk across town.
Are Asasic and Gorgana around? Are they coming?
You guys are going, yeah?
When you walk through the garden, that's where
Okay. What are you doing out in the garden?
waking up.
The garden is full of those purple flowers that bloom on the hill, and Kokana they're like big bushes, so you kind of don't necessarily see him in there. And all of a sudden, this refrigerator stands up out of the.
I love that that's the descriptor for him now. It's a refrigerator.
But it's perfect.
It is.
Where are we going?
To the weaponsmith.
Oh, someone was attacked.
Yes.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Do you know where Isasic is?
He
not
timely, he just falls onto the ground. And having jumped off of a 6-story
Monks.
and lands. I saw you were leaving. Are we going somewhere?
Yes, to the weaponsmith.
I will come.
Great. I wonder. Have you?
Yep, only 27 damage, so you absorb it all.
Just all of the strange characters you started collecting has had me hoping that Ka is staying out of trouble wherever he is.
Ka, I imagine, is perched on the roof, kind of in a shady spot, so he maybe can't be seen. And he's just like watching the town and picking some words out. Unless did you send him anywhere?
No.
He's here. He's here in Merrington. He's like kind of watching everything, sort of like getting a feel for what's going on. And he has his eye particularly on like sort of an abandoned house that he's kind of starting to feel out as maybe a base of operations.
Fantastic.
Val, you talk as if you are not a interesting character.
I don't understand.
Of course you don't. It's fine.
Right. On a different note, Christine, you said Virgie talked about the situation. Do they have any idea what this is?
We're not really sure.
Do you think it might be the Sons of the Shipwreck?
No, it could be. It could also be Black Arrow.
Okay.
Or it could be something else entirely.
It wasn't as much at the time, but as it's had time to sink in, I've been thinking. I did not realize that the Sons of the Shipwreck were still around. As you may be aware, they killed my predecessor.
Yes.
Okay, just a
Reminder?
Yeah.
Yep, I was there. Saw it happen.
maybe the whole shadow thing just has me thinking about that. Anyway, let's go investigate, I suppose.
Great.
All right. The crime scene is a little blacksmith shop called Theoson's Arms. Excuse me, Theoson's Arms. I'll say it right. Theoson's Arms. It's a small little blacksmith shop. It was actually a shop that was contracted to produce arms for the Merrington Rangers. You see there's a guardsman standing there, a Merrington militiaman. He's dressed in the sort of Demarin armor. And he says, "My lady." No, new voice. I've been using that voice too much. He says, okay, something new. Okay.
He's reaching deep.
"My lady."
Good morning.
My name.
You sound charismatic. I like you.
Yes, my name is Delic. Better write that down. In case I forget it. Delic. My name is Delic. I've been charged with guarding this little crime scene over here.
Excellent. Can you give me a rundown of what happened?
As far as I know, I was off duty at the time, but this is Theoson Smith lived here. Yeah, he was a blacksmith, and he made many of our breastplates and our shovels for your new Merrington Rangers. He was contracted. He was a good man. He worshipped Adam, I believe. So he was always very dutiful in his work and his artifice. So yes, if you will come in here with me, he sort of leads you in. And he leads you into the room. Inside is a bloodbath. the first thing you notice is sort of is a Meriton Ranger sort of like pinned to the wall with like swords that have like they've been like swords that look like they were thrown like daggers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's sort of like pinned to the walls, cut to ribbons. You can see like there's 6 additional rangers / militia. They're sort of torn to pieces by many of the swords and weapons that are around here. There's like metal things that have been bent in half, and you can see like a smith who looks to be Theos, and he's just like totally cut up. He says, "So this is the scene."
I see.
I wish there was more information that we could tell you what did this, but it unfortunately waited to attack him until he was inside, and the more guards that we sent in, the more just kept dying. They were able to escape out the back, and we were unable to track them, obviously because most of the squad was already consumed.
Yes. Consumed.
Well, killed.
More than one?
I'm unsure, ma'am. Again, I was off duty at the time. But as far as I know, it was a few men who went in.
Is everything? Is this a 2-day-old, 3-day-old
Yes,
quarantine?
yes, indeed. We've kept it for you because we imagine that you or Master Vel would want to look at it.
Yes, thank you.
Certainly didn't want to smell at it. Ugh.
Would you give us a moment, please?
Absolutely. I will be outside continuing to keep the passerbys there later. If you need anything, just call for Delic.
Thank you, Dalek.
Yes, ma'am.
How many bodies does it look like?
There's 8 total.
8, okay.
Yeah.
None of which are non-Meriton Rangers?
No, one of which is the blacksmith. 1 blacksmith and then 7 rangers.
So none of them.
Damn. It's a lot of dead rangers.
Christine just kind of start looking for maybe like footprints in the blood or just kind of something.
Lovely. Give me for footprints. Give me investigate.
Okay.
Do you have track?
I do not.
Survival?
Oh, it is survival.
Yeah.
You're right. Do you have track?
And survival.
11.
You can see too many footprints, but you can certainly make some out, but nothing that like tells you what belongs to who.
Okay.
I'm looking. Survival. 15.
Okay, yeah, that's more like it. Gogana, you sort of notice Christine sort of looking around the footprints, and you take that as a cue to like sort of bend down and to notice the patterns. And this is the story that it tells you. It looks like there are 3. You can track 3 assailants that come in, which then leads to a struggle with the blacksmith. Then you can see all the footprints of the guards come in a little bit afterwards. And they're a different type because they're more of a male print. You notice that the prints of one of the assailants actually like picks up off the ground. So like all of a sudden the footprints sort of like just lift off. And so the 2 of them continue to attack. It looks like at least a couple of the assailants are wounded, but then all the assailants leave out the back once everyone is dead.
Upon closer inspection of the wounds, maybe I should roll for that.
Yeah, give me an investigate check.
Investigate check.
Intelligence based.
Intelligence. Okay. Great. 11.
Okay, they look like pretty standard sword wounds.
Okay.
It was originally just the craftsman, and then 3 men entered, and then 7 men entered. The 3 men have disappeared out the back.
I'm going to go around to the back.
Okay.
And I
There's
guess
sort of like a back door from like bring in
yeah.
supplies and stuff.
Is there anything?
The back opens up sort of like just sort of the back of his shop. There's actually the back door leads through to like a small little housing area, and then further out another door beyond that which leads out to the outside. This would maybe be where his sleeping quarters are. There's like a small little table with some writing instruments on it, but nothing has been written recently. a chest, a locked box, which is totally, which still remains where it is. Yeah, just very simple, very simple furnishings for an artisan businessman.
Okay. I'm just gonna look around to see if there are any traces that they came through this way.
Great. Give me a perception check.
That is 9.
No, nothing.
I guess while this is all going on, I'm just going to be sort of standing back and calmly casing the room and just looking for anything that they might have left behind, any clues.
Give me perception.
Perception or investigation?
Perception.
Damn it.
It's perception to find something, investigate to analyze it.
4.
All right. As you look around the room, all of the images of these dead bodies overwhelm and wig you out a little bit, and you sort of find yourself lingering on the wounds, maybe longer than.
Should have stayed in the basement with the shadow.
Val?
Yes.
Is there any magic?
Let me check. I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic. Just
No
like
magic.
I do every episode.
No magic.
No, I'm not getting anything this time. I'm waving my crystal thing around.
Okay.
No, getting nothing. No magic.
I don't know if there's anything else that we can do here. Can't find anything.
Good Jana. You said that.
Go Ghana.
Go Ghana. Go Ghana. You said that.
Axel.
You said that one man lifted off the ground in the bite. Did he jump, or did he fly?
Was it the perp or the blacksmith?
It was the perp.
I think if he flew, I would be getting something here.
That is what I
Not
think
after
too.
2 days.
That's true. Oh, it's been a while. That's a good point. Yeah, maybe if it was fresher, I'd be getting something.
His feet left the ground.
Looks like it. You can see some footprints. It looked like he was slowly raised up off the ground.
Slow raise. That sounds like a levitation or something. Or he was just lifted.
Blacksmith doesn't look strong enough to lift a man off the ground.
He's got one good arm.
All right. Do either of you have any idea what?
Well,
You guys haven't made a perception check. Go ahead and make one.
20.
Oh yeah. Oh, your eagle eyes. Of course.
Right.
Pick out. You pick up a very small bit of red cloth that has sort of maybe snagged on something on the way out. A sword or something caught a bit of red cloth that sort of catches your eye. It's nestled amongst some blood.
I seem to have found something, but it seems that whatever they were doing, they mean to stop you from arming yourself. Does this piece of fabric mean anything?
Anyone who wants can give me a investigation check on it.
16.
Also 16.
Great. You guys kind of take it between the two of you, and you take a look at it, and it looks like a bandana from a son of the shipwreck.
I haven't actually encountered Sons of the Shipwreck, so...
I think you probably have seen them.
Okay.
In and around Barrington.
Okay.
But that's right. You haven't fought them.
Heard about it after the fact.
But you do recognize it as that is like a piece from their bandana.
Okay.
It looks like the same red dye.
Okay.
Looks like suns.
Well, it's a lead.
Yes. It's a lead. Is there any way to, track where the rest of this cloth is?
Not with my expertise, unfortunately. I'm not very good at divination.
It's
How?
been too long to follow their feet.
Yes.
Plus
But
the
we can-
rain.
But we can do it the old-fashioned way. To the seedy underbelly. Maybe you and I shouldn't go.
But we're in disguise.
Or wear a disguise.
I don't
Let's wear
understand.
disguises.
Oh, okay. I could disguise.
We do have 2 tiger heads.
Ew. No.
They're fake.
Yeah, but I don't know.
They were
It's
just
kinda
on a
weird.
stump of a body. Anyway, all
And
right.
if for whatever reason I get the impression like they have teeth, and like as soon as you put it on, it like chops your head off.
Whoa, that's dark. That's a dark imagining.
You just look through the mouth.
All right. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. We're gonna go to a seedy underbelly. So, but you and I are very distinctive.
Mm.
So I'm going to disguise myself somehow. But how? What are you gonna do?
Probably get a different. Oh, shoot, 'cause I can't do a different side of full plate because.
Full plate is fitted to you. You're gonna have to give up your full plate for an episode.
And I have to give up my sword and my shield because
Probably
they
get
are
away-
also very distinctive. With
Probably
the
get away
knottish
with-
steel and the
Sword, you're
face.
probably okay as long as you don't draw it.
Yeah.
I mean, by that
If you
point.
if you draw it, yeah, by that point, it doesn't matter if
Eh,
they know or
Let's
not.
just make a call. All right.
Right.
Great. Okay. I'm back to the night tower for a second.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That was just the Demarin Ray.
Yeah.
Like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I need to get fireman poles installed to get me down to the basement faster. All right. Sorry for the derailment. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ditch my coat and my staff and be like, Ansma,
Yes.
watch the staff. Don't
yes.
touch the, don't touch the staff.
Oh, that's the staff.
Yeah. Don't just watch it.
That's the staff.
Yes.
That's the staff that's been transmuted with the
Yeah.
divine energy of the moon
Perfect.
goddess.
Yes. Yes. Just be very careful with it.
The Levendarius,
Yes.
Genesaros, Ro, transmuted.
Yes. Very good. So yes. You're gonna stand there. You're gonna make as many of those noises as you need to. You're gonna not let anybody take this, and
Right.
you're going to empty out that bucket under it if it fills up with too much blood.
Got it.
The kitchens are okay with you doing it up there. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Great. All right. And then I'm going to. All right, and then I'm going to disguise myself. Carefully.
Perfect.
So Christine's gonna grab, I guess some splint or chainmail, just kind of whatever she's got.
Great. Yeah, you
What
probably.
are you gonna allow me to have?
I say you take a. No, you can't take a. Well, let's see. What's on there? Take a chain shirt.
Chain shirt?
Doesn't that sound fun?
Sure.
Or leather if you want to fit in with the seedy underbelly.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. You can live with not being functionally invulnerable for a little bit.
So leather.
I did not even think about this aspect when I was
Yeah.
prepping this adventure.
So great. So I'm gonna die.
No, you'll be fine. AC is not part of your.
So leather.
Oh yeah, but that's probably to be the least conspicuous or studded leather.
I'll just studded leather.
Great. Meanwhile,
Vel emerges from the basement with his closest approximation to a human disguise.
lovely. Give me a disguise check.
Just a straight roll.
Do you have? I guess disguise is.
Deception,
disguise is a
yeah.
deception, so it's a charisma
It doesn't
bonus.
change much. That's 12.
Okay. All right.
It's all right.
It's like a cotton, I heart, a dime.
Yeah, it's like
Like
I got
his
an
ears like
Easterton.
taped to his head.
Yeah, I got like an Easterton eagle on a T-shirt, and like I've just wrapped like a scarf around my head.
Yeah, that's great.
You gotta hide the
just
ears.
You've hid the ears. So just like a normal passerby walking on the street wouldn't think twice.
Actually, yeah, it's like a really tall scarf because I had to shove all of my hair up into it.
Right.
So
As soon as there's any kind of like scrutiny, it's not gonna hold up. But it's an okay disguise for like just people looking through you.
All right.
Because I have to give up my magical shield and my
6'5".
armor, my AC goes from 22 to 14.
Or no, that's 6'6". That's even taller.
I love it.
So there's that. But Christine has donned studded leather, keeping her sword, grabbed a basic shield, and has taken ink.
Okay.
And has like run it through like her hair.
To darken
black.
it?
Yeah, to darken it. So she's darkened her hair. So yeah, she's darkened.
Dark-haired Christine. I love it.
Bell's also jammed as many spell components as he can into a giant backpack that he's now wearing because he doesn't have all the pockets that he used to.
With a patch. It's like the flag of America.
No, it has
all
to be
right.
Canada.
It's a Canadian flag. You're right.
Canadian flag.
Yeah, and he's actually in change. He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt and he's got like a camera and
Bermuda shorts with the socks and sandals.
No, that is how Jamie would disguise it.
Yeah. He's got like normal peasant clothes, scarf. So, all right. Now I just need a human name to complete my disguise.
John.
Archibaldius Fintwikison.
Archibaldius. Fintwikistin. All right.
I'm visiting from the north.
You might want an accent for the north.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'd better do the accent.
I love this. All right. Anything else you guys want to do before you get going?
I have like rolled my. I usually wear a robe. I've like rolled it down, and now I have a giant turtle tattooed down like my arm, and then I have like painted on an eagle tattooed on the side of my face.
Disguising it up or just war paint?
War paint.
Fridge decorations.
A Sasek?
Asasik is dressed normally.
Great.
He figures that it's a place of needing his help the most, and he almost might want to be recognized.
Fair enough.
Anything else you need to do?
I'm gonna ask. I was gonna ask Virgie if she knows. If she knows of any.
It's an unimportant detail when faced with my disguise.
Any contacts as to the whereabouts of the Sunset.
She thinks for a second. She says, "Look, if you, I couldn't tell you where their actual base is because I'm sure they've moved it since you killed Virgil. But I can tell you that towards the northern, the northwestern end of the town overlooking the bay, there's a place called the Golden Spider. It's not an actual inn. It looks like just an abandoned house, but there is an inn inside, and it's a Sons of the Shipwreck only place. There is a password to get in. I don't know it, so you'll have to figure out some way to get around that.
Okay.
But someone in there, I guarantee you, can tell you what was going on.
Okay.
If anyone knows, at least. The wonderful thing about the Sons of the Shipwreck are they are not particularly close-lipped. What's that saying? Loose lips sink ships? Well,
Yeah.
they're Sons of the Shipwreck.
Do we have any extra? I guess we wouldn't really have bandanas. Would we confiscate it or?
We could, if we had more time, we could have maybe talked to someone down in the prisons. But unfortunately, no.
All right.
You have a sample of it?
Yes.
I don't know. Just asking that question.
I
What?
am ready.
All right, good luck.
Still carrying my huge totem maul.
Boom, boom.
All right. I guess we'll head down towards. I guess towards the wherever.
All right, you head up to the sort of seedier part, like the northern. It overlooks the bay, and up at the top there, up at the top, you sort of use. There's like quite a few sort of rundown places. This is the section of town that hasn't yet been sort of repopulated. Kind of a poor, slummier area. There's a high crime rate. It's not where like Black Arrow people would hang out because they're like kind of big bosses, so they kind of hang out in still the nicer parts of town. But certainly since the shipwreck have sort of been like forced over here, they're kind of like little player now between the Black Arrow and of course the actual Marinton forces. So yeah, this kind of seedier underbelly. There's plenty of abandoned houses.
Okay.
So finding the correct one, I want to see how you guys solve that problem before I just give it to you.
Great.
It's like that was a little like behind the screen there, which is like, I'm gonna see if you guys have a solution to this problem before I give you an easy one.
Oh.
Well, I'm just going to. Is there like a? Are they all just abandoned houses, or does it look like there's a small inn around?
No, it doesn't look like there's a small inn around.
Okay. There are people milling about.
Just a few. It's kind of nighttime because I'm assuming you're gonna go to the seedy bar at night.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of nighttime, so people in this area of town are definitely in for the night. Probably the only people out and about are going to be up to no good.
Making trouble in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right. If I was an unscrupulous character, where would I go?
Is there any places that don't have lights on?
There are, that certainly narrows it down. There's lots of houses that look like they have small fires on the inside. There are quite a few that have no lights on. So if you check the ones with no lights on, you're going to have an easier time.
I figure if they wanted to keep a low profile, they would not have their lights on
Right.
or a fire lit.
That's a good call.
Makes sense.
How many do we think they are?
No
Are you-
idea.
Are you implying that I did this disguise for no reason? Because if we're just going to kick their door down, then,
No, we're not just gonna kick their door down.
okay, good. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Do I see anybody like knocking on doors or is it just people walking it?
No, like I said, there doesn't seem to be anyone around. You see, you finally do see one person down at the edge of the end of the street,
Okay.
who looks like he's milling about. He looks like he's up to no good, causing trouble in the neighborhood.
Cool.
What does he look like? Definitively as if he were 100 feet away.
Oh, yes. So you can see that he has, it looks like he's in kind of like his finest peasant garb. It looks like he's like kind of trying to look like he's out on the town or something. And you can see he has a red bandana sort of tied around his arm.
Like I was saying. What did that
See, that's what I'm
bandana
talking
look
about.
like?
There's a solution.
What did that bandana scarf look like?
There's a red bandana. It's not that complicated.
It's a
Well, we can't go hitting all people with red bandana.
right.
It might not be a bad move in this part of town.
It's this particular shade of red.
They look pretty equivalent.
Caesar's just gonna walk up. He hears them talking. He shrugs, and he's gonna start walking to this man.
Okay, he sort of like turns a corner and he's like going to, he's like turned a corner, gone down a different block.
Great. So does it say
You run to sprint to catch up with him. Are you trying to follow him?
He wanted to ask him, but as he sees him turning corners and watching, he's gonna watch from a distance.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay. 17.
You stay pretty far away. You see him go over to a door, and you see him knock on it, and you see a little thing open, but there's no light on inside. And then the door opens up. You can see some words exchanged, but you can't hear what they are. And he slips inside. They close the door after him.
Great. He's going to trot. As he trots back to the bunch, just around the corner. You can see them off in the distance, and he says, he just waves.
Hollow. What did you see?
Oh, is it after you catch up? A man. He entered a dark room through a slatted door.
Did these people yell something while in the heat of battle?
Not that I remember.
All right. Should we just knock on the door?
Essentially, going to duck around the back.
You do a quick circle of the house. It looks like all the windows and doors are boarded up so that no light escapes. You can smell the smell of food. Doesn't look like there's any light on the inside. But it smells good, and you can kind of barely hear like the sound of merriment coming from underground.
Come.
You knock on the door. Thing slides open. Hearing I say password. You can just like see his mouth through the door, and it's like all grimy and gross teeth.
Hail, sons of shipwreck.
Yeah, get out of here, punk. We don't need any new joiners for the club. This isn't some clubhouse you can come into.
All right, time to get into character. I go up and I knock on the door again.
I've moved away.
Password.
Hello in there. I would like to apologize for my compatriot and let you know that I am a traveling merchant that is selling goods that you might be interested in.
We're not interested.
Really, I have powerful magic items that might help turn the tide of your endeavors here.
Give me a deception check.
Natural one.
He said, "That's the biggest narc excuse if I've ever heard one."
I'm amazed
you go back to your rangers.
With the natural one, I'm amazed he didn't just realize who I was.
In the meantime, Asasic, I think there was a window somewhere.
Yeah, boarded up.
Boarded up. Can he peek through the boards?
Yeah, give me perception.
Okay. Let's see, perception. Okay. 14.
You can see inside. You see that there's just one. It's a dark, single-roomed, like fairly large house, but it's all one room. You can see a guy sitting next to the door on a stool, and you can see that there's a trap door with a little bit of light peeking up.
Great. What's the roof made out of?
Wood shingles.
Oh, this sounds familiar.
You know all about this kind of roof.
Asasi's gonna just start climbing up to the roof.
Great, you climb on up. Do you have the slippers?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious. You walk up to the roof.
He walks up casually, I suppose, and looks on top. This is, I take it, like a decrepit town.
Yeah, it's an abandoned house.
Are there any loose-looking spots on the roof?
Yeah, there's a couple of loose spots on there.
Great. He walks up to one of the loose spots. He pushes his foot down on it. Does it give at all?
Yeah, it would. You could punch through it, but give me a dex save.
Okay, great. He jumps up and he jumps up and with both feet slams down on the soft spot.
I was gonna say before you do that, I was gonna say, but it would make a good amount of noise.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
And everybody from inside the bar will come.
Should I roll for
Before this
the?
happens,
No. You don't need to roll for it.
Yeah.
You go straight through it on the inside. You guys can hear this loud crash.
Outside,
Great.
I'm like, I don't know how, but they saw through my disguise.
You hear a
Oh,
and you hear like a.
Well, you said it was a latched door, though, right?
Yeah, it's a door with a little.
Yeah. So, I take it before anyone can react, I might have a moment.
Yeah, you have a surprise round for
Great.
sure.
Have a moment.
The first thing he does is he kicks the latch closed and then swings around to his one opponent.
Oh, you mean the underneath door?
Yeah, and that's just
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't think that probably would have a latch
Maybe.
whenever they built it. So yeah, you kick that closed for your surprise round, and then this guy's gonna jump up and he's gonna be like, "Hey, what the hell?" Roll some initiative.
Okay.
Oh, you go first.
I go first anyway?
Yeah, I rolled a
Okay.
2. I rolled 2.
You rolled 2?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Oh,
but you have plus a billion to your
Yeah,
initiative.
that's true.
so-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, right.
yeah. I was gonna say there's no
Sweet.
way.
Well, maybe
can-
a nat 1 would. Okay,
All right, you go first.
great. Fury blows right
I
off.
forgot these guys.
He's going to swing with his quarterstaff and try to sweep the guy's feet.
Great.
But go for the kneecap. Nat 20.
Oh,
So let's do this shit. Alright, 2 8s. Let's see, 9 and 7.
tell me how it goes down.
Alright. The judo chop. No, the staff sweeps his legs. The guy slips out from underneath him, and he just double hand.
Are you killing him or non-lethal?
I'm gonna flip a coin for that.
All right.
Oh, what happened to
say-
his Sasek?
Well, I mean, this is a bad man. Bad men should be put away.
Ooh, you're dangerous.
4 above, he's dead. He's dead. He whacks him right on his neck, and it breaks his neck.
All right.
And he steps over and opens the latch to the main door.
Well, that's one way to
You see a Sasek. He opens the door, and you see a man with a dent in his head on the floor.
All right, so our body count's already up. Why did you kill him?
I struck him quickly.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the bandana from.
As you're taking the bandana, you can hear people from down below, heard, and you can hear "Hey, what's going on? Let us out!"
Hail, sons of the shipwreck.
Who is that? Orko, are you okay?
How do you want to do this, Christine?
Christine, she. Yeah, everything's fine.
Give me deception.
I don't understand.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Trying to get one of the guys to do it.
I feel like Christine was trying to get us to say something. I was just staring at her.
So
The guys
I
you're
don't
asking
know.
would be no better.
They at least have a male voice. So 6 plus, I don't know, what do you want?
It's deception, so your charisma score.
Oh, 8.
All right, they go. Who's that? Who's that up there?
Ugh.
You can see that they start to they're starting to break at the door. Boom.
This is traveling. Never mind. That's something Brian would do.
I say we leave. We're not going to get any information. There's really nothing else we can do. We're going to either get slaughtered by bandits.
We're not going to get slaughtered by them. They're just sons of the shipwreck. Look at how that poor guy is dead now. We can't just walk away. Yes, but we know that they're in a tight space and that I can knock them all out with one spell if need be.
I kicked the latch off.
You kick the latch off. It opens up. You can see that there's maybe 4 people trying to climb the ladder and some others within. You can hear it's a loud commotion, and they have their scimitars. A couple of people on the front, they're trying to climb the ladder with their scimitars. It looks pretty unorganized. Everyone roll initiative.
3.
Woo!
19.
You're first.
10.
16.
Great. Great. So you're first, Bell second.
I really need to pick up alert.
Is there one at the top of the ladder?
Yeah, there is.
I'm going to
Great.
drop my
right.
totem on him. 12?
12 hits.
Let's go with 14.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
You drop it on its head. Boom! He knocks out. And they all fall down the ladder, so they're all like, down at the bottom, like just trying to claw their way up. Vel, you're up.
All right, screw this.
One down.
Pull the scarves off my head and kind of walk down
It's a ladder.
this ladder. Okay, I'm gonna kind of climb down the ladder slowly. Actually, no. I'm gonna cast levitate and I'm gonna float down for the intimidation factor.
Okay. Give me an intimidate check.
All right. 15.
All right. What do you say as you're going down?
No one else needs to die. Let's all settle down here for a second.
Your intimidation works,
Yeah.
and they drop their scimitars. There's about maybe 10 of them total, and everyone kind of like looks a little scared. There's this huge totem, like sticking up from the as they all just got like knocked down the ladder, and one guy's just out cold in one hit. So they're like, one guy steps forward. He looks maybe like some kind of leader, and he says, "Okay, what do you want?"
Ask them about the weaponsmith.
Information. I assume you know who I am. Probably. I don't know. Who am I?
I have no idea who you are. Elf.
Perfect. Even better. I want information about the weaponsmith that was murdered in town a few days ago, along with the Merrington Rangers.
Oh. Yeah. Theoph's little master plan. Looks like it's working.
Who's Theof?
They like a couple of them chuckle. And it's like
I reach over and I shotgun grasp one of them.
roll. Can you deal non-lethal for shocking grasp?
Yes, because it's a melee touch attack. It's one of the few spells that can deal non-lethal damage.
Cool.
I found out. All right, that's
that 14 hits.
Yeah, that's like 20 something. With
Yeah,
my
oh, yeah.
attack modifier. 9 damage.
Yeah, he goes down.
Who's Theof?
Yes. Okay, hold on. Theoph. She replaced Virgie after the bitch went AWOL.
Okay. So she's your new leader?
Yeah, you got it. Theoph, she had this idea. She's really into legends and all that. So she went north with a couple of others. She got this helmet. Lets you control metal. Now, we're going to use it to mess up all of those new Merrington Rangers. They got a lovely breastplate on every single one of them. We can throw them around like rag dolls.
Can I do a religion or history check on that?
Sure, you can do history.
Okay. Okay, religion, but bummer. Nope.
Okay, you don't know anything.
Nope.
All right. Where can I find her?
Well, I'm not going to give her up so easy.
I
What do you
drop
want?
down behind him.
Yeah.
Hey, look. If you're looking, I'm a dead man if I tell you where Theop is. So you can't intimidate me, all right? Because if there's a bunch of people in here that are gonna easily sell me out. But look, how about I tell you where Malik Horseman's gonna be? He's the one who's actually using the helm. Theop doesn't like to get her hands dirty on stuff like this.
Good enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Their next target is going to be the other contracted smith here in town. It's going to be tomorrow morning, and he's Wukrantik.
Wukrantik.
Yeah, he's a Noddishman.
Fantastic. Just as a point of, suppose that's all we need. Just as a point of order, I don't suppose I could convince you all to give up a life of crime and go do community service or something. Okay, just checking.
Now they just left down with Golgana as the refrigerator. It beats they all just kind of like they've all like started to back up to the center of the room.
Is Asazik still up top too?
He's been hearing this.
Yeah, I just wanted like you didn't come down the ladder, right?
No, he's still up
okay.
top.
I float back up to the top and I'm like, well, we know where their next target is. That's a good start. They sounded pretty unrepentant down there. I don't know if you want to go down and sow peace or whatever it is that you do. But
Asasic replies, he says, no, we should kill these men.
Oh.
Or we knock them out and we take them back to the night tower.
Maybe. I think you misunderstand my quest. Giving these men mercy would not be merciful to the people that they take advantage of. That would be the crime. It's not a matter of saving all life, it's saving good life. And sometimes the damaged flesh must be cut in order for the rest of society to survive.
You don't believe people can be saved?
No, that's not what I said. People may be saved, but
if you cut them down before they're given a chance.
Sometimes the cost of not saving them is too great. This is what we believe. It is the greater good.
I can't allow you to do that.
Oh, this is interesting. I haven't heard this level of Syraxan doctrine before. Okay. Thought experiment.
Meanwhile, Golgana is just down like... Golgana, give me some attack rolls. I'm just going to assume that you're just knocking people out. No, you don't have to. Maybe you're just standing there intimidated.
I'm just ready.
You're just being intimidated.
Pent up anger.
He takes up exactly 18% of the volume in that space.
Golgana, could you knock them out, please?
There's a lot of them.
Would you like me to help?
One of the guys goes, we can knock ourselves out. I mean, it starts bunching his friends. We can do this. The guy's like, oh, hey, quit it. We're good down here.
Get to the corner.
Yep, you got it. Everyone moves to the corner.
They are dealt with.
Asasic, wouldn't you say that killing these men is just treating a symptom instead of solving the actual disease, though? These men don't think of themselves as evil. They're just doing what they have to do to survive from their perspective.
No man thinks of themselves as evil. And yes, it would be treating a symptom. But that doesn't mean that treating the symptom doesn't make the problem go away, at least temporarily, for the people they're affecting. He looks to Christine.
What about their mothers, Asasic? What about their wives and children?
What of them? These few people that would be affected by their deaths would pale in comparison to the others that they harm.
I think they'd be about equivalent.
Do you? He turns to Christine. He says,
Christine?
I will accept of you jailing these men. As long as they would not hurt any more people.
They wouldn't.
I'm not... Yeah. You know, I think about it. And I think that these people do have the same name as the people who just murdered my predecessor without a second thought. So I'm going to leave this up to you, Christine, but I think I should actually not be involved in this decision the more I think about it. And I'm going to step outside.
It is true if not for the Sons of the Shipwreck, Davon might have actually been able to finish what he was working on.
No, like that's
a lot of problems.
I think Vel has just realized this and just maybe not a fan of the ideas that it's raising in his head, but he's just going to remove himself from the situation because he's going to make a bad decision if he doesn't.
Sasek mentions, he says, I now understand how difficult my quest will be. Things are done differently here. It isn't unheard of to try to save the bad from where I'm from.
Well, I believe in giving people second chances. Unless it can be unless there's no way to prevent it.
He nods with a frown. You can tell he's begrudgingly acceptant, but isn't convinced.
I guess we're gonna take all these guys in and book them.
Where I come from, people contribute to their community, and those who don't are exiled. There's a big ocean out there, and you could be in there rather than in this house, in this city. Is that where you'd rather be?
No, sir. No, sir. No, this house is. We're very happy that you're giving us a second chance and all. Yeah, very happy. We're gonna change our ways.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow you.
You know what? Actually, when he says that, SA6's gonna make an insight check.
Okay.
Nope, not very high.
How high is it?
He wasn't very.
No, I'm proficient. It was 8 actually.
Okay, you have a pretty good idea that he's not really being repentant.
Great. He says it under his breath.
He's just avoiding a beating.
Yeah, SA6 says under his breath, but loud enough for maybe the people next to him to hear. He is lying.
Of course he is. We still shouldn't kill him.
He scowls.
Tomorrow I see you help people around town.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll do lots of helping. We'll all go sign up for the Meriton Rangers, won't we, boys?
What is your name?
My name? My name is Keech.
Keech.
What is your name?
All 9 of them.
My name is Reater.
What is your name?
My name.
Skip ahead, brother.
My name is Annette.
I collect their names.
Thank you for showing mercy, Casey.
Today's episode is about mercy.
Yeah.
Keech, Reater, and Annette. You collect all their names.
Tomorrow I see you helping, and if not, I come find you.
They like all look at each other. Give me an intimidation check. At advantage.
Where's your? There we go. 15.
Okay. Great. You see them like,
Next time you end up in water.
they think about this.
Don't be catapulted. Oh,
All right.
that's it. So, all right.
You hear all this from upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
Now I turn around and climb back up.
Where to?
I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him.
Okay.
I'm going to accept his solution because we can't really. We probably could take them in, but like it's not.
Okay, great. It sounds like a good solution. We'll see if it works. If not, you can round them up later.
Yeah.
You have the
Alright.
names of at least Keech, Reader, and Annette.
Oh no, I have 9 names.
Yeah,
I
you
have
have
tattooed
all-
them on my arm.
Have you really?
No.
That'd be awesome.
No, we did write them on there in Sharpie.
So you head home and rest up, or
Yeah, we have a fairly early appointment apparently tomorrow morning. We need to at least recover that ridiculously powerful magical helm before it's used to hurt more people.
I just don't know how I'm going to be able to fight it.
yeah. So we're gonna
Miguel pulls a stick out of his backpack.
Thanks, Mel.
we're gonna cut straight to that fight in the morning, so we don't. But any preparations that you guys need to make? like any armor or weapons you need to drop. You're probably, it sounds like you're wood and wooden leather, so you're set.
I am robed and totem staff.
Oh, no leather. So you're just wood.
Yeah. These guys both run on unarmored defense.
Yeah, that's great.
I got a
So
toga.
Vel has no armor, right?
It's just me.
No, he's
Just
got
Christine.
Vel's got a bunch of doodads and stuff, but I don't know how much of them are actually made of
So
metal.
we're further down to leather. Not
We have
studded
anything in
leather.
the
So
library?
That's 13.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
if you
curious.
want to look through them.
Oh. Let's see, we got
Oh.
some
Yeah.
Stone.
Here, they're over here. Oh, here's the wand of secrets.
Secrets.
Okay,
would've
so
been
I
useful
think
in
that
that
what
case.
Christina's gonna do is, so she's gonna have to wear leather. Wooden shield, which is, shield is
Okay.
just shield. And then, she's got some javelins, which aren't metal.
She's got that glass
One made of
javelin.
glass.
One made of glass, yes.
That's probably going to be your best bet for a weapon, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if Nodish steel can
that's
be
right.
controlled by magnets.
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know. Do you think I should bring it?
I don't know. Might be fun.
Yeah, I'll probably bring the sword just in case. But I'd hate to see it used against me. So maybe.
I don't actually want anything. I just
I
want
don't know, maybe like a mace or quarterstaff, I guess would. I'm looking for stuff that is not. Or maybe like I guess
Wooden.
malls.
Wooden?
would be-
I say bring the sword and just see what
Yeah, that's
happens.
not
Worst
worth
case,
it.
bring the sword and the
See what
glass
happens.
javelin. Worst case scenario,
I
you
also
can
have
switch to
wooden-
the javelin.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
All right.
Javelins. Got it.
So you arrive at the place. You explain the situation to the bartender there, who it helps with having someone who speaks his language. You speak Nodish?
Yes.
Great, and
Is that
Ibel
different?
speaks
I
Nodish
speak
too.
Nodish as
They're
well.
Different than Gigaplation.
Okay.
But he speaks Gigaplation too. So like between the three of you, you guys work it out, and you go, "Oh, okay, great." So he says, "Yeah, you just lie and wait here, and then, take this guy out when he comes." So
Okay.
I'll set the scene. How are you? I'll set up this area, and you tell me kind of how you guys want to do this. It's a pretty similar blacksmith. He has like his forge area outside with his anvil. Then he has a small internal area to maybe do some work when it rains, and then some stuff out back, a little house kind of a thing,
Right.
in the back area.
Whatever is on display, we put away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like take all the weapons off the walls.
Where and you put them
Behind
somewhere
a
else?
Wooden door. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
Or put them in a different place, like a
Oh.
different shop.
Are we in the forge is the outside part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So there's just the anvil there. Yeah. Right. And then
man,
I
that's
guess
gonna
just
hurt.
wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you hiding, or are you just waiting out in front?
I'm gonna hide inside,
Just-
Okay.
but have like the window open so it's like as soon as they get there, I can easily get out and hopefully get a jump.
So I'm
What's
going to-
near the inn? What other buildings are there nearby?
There's a little sewing shop across the street. There's a little market that's near a little grocer who sells some stuff. There is a 2-room inn next to that, which
Oh,
is like
super
more like
tiny.
a little tiny inn that has like 2 rooms and a little window in front that opens up to a bar.
Great. Okay. Isaiah's gonna, he's gonna just sit like a peddler. He's simply dressed. I mean,
Great.
he's just gonna sit on the ground next to the dirt,
Give me a deception check at advantage.
2 or 3 stars down. Second advantage. Ooh, I needed that advantage badly. What's deception? Ooh, I really
Charisma?
11.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Stone's Shape on the ground in the area that we're planning to battle. I'm just going to shape a 5-foot diameter area into several small earthen balls. I'm just like,
Okay. I think I see where you're going.
nah.
And I like it. Lovely. Yeah, let's do it this way. So, the morning comes, dawn, town's starting to wake up, and you hear like a clank, 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 clank. It's a sound you can see up ahead. There's a group of, they're dressed in their full Sons of the Shipwreck. This has been turned from a covert mission into something showy. It's gone from you can see Sons of the Shipwreck are pulling a cart that's loaded full of weapons. And you can see sitting on top is a man. This obviously must be the guy who is in charge of the helm, because he's one wearing the helm.
Right.
It's just a metal helmet that comes down in the front. And he's like sort of like sitting on the pile of weapons, and he like stands up as the cart approaches. You recognize some of the people pulling it as Keech, Reeter, and Annette. They're dressed in their full Sons of the Shipwreck garb, and they kind of like all smile. And you can see this guy stands up. What was Maylock? You see Maylock stand up, and he says, "Is anyone out in the open?"
I'm not.
As soon as we saw them, I briefly made eye contact with Azazek. Like it happened between me and Josh at the table when you said those guys were there, so I just thought I'd share it.
And then you would have stood up and like ducked around the corner.
Yeah.
So just Golgana's out front?
No, I'm out front too.
Oh, okay. He says, because then they've seen you. And he says, so, you showed up. You know, when these guys came and told me late last night that someone was planning to mess me up, they said I shouldn't come, but you know what? I got this thing. So
was
guess
nice
what?
Of them. Lightning bolt.
Lovely.
It's a big,
Everyone roll initiative.
He's a big metal target.
Yeah.
As your lightning bolt, he like brings up a pile of those swords to like come up like a wave to take the hit of it. But go ahead.
Big thing of metal, huh? All right. That was 13 for my initiative.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yes. 13.
And then I need a dex save from you to dodge the lightning
okay,
bolt.
13 for Vel.
And anybody, yeah.
What do the rest of you guys got?
21.
13 as well. I don't know how we just. Guys. Val can go first.
Okay.
I don't know, I was going for a surprise round there.
Go for it.
You got to hit them while they're monologuing.
That's right. That was great.
Poor Christine.
Yeah.
He just started talking.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Talking was very
that was everyone.
21. Yeah.
Talking was very frustrating last night. No talking today.
Yeah.
Ooh, goodness. Ooh, goodness. Okay. Alrighty, and I owe you a dex save?
Dex save.
Ooh, I fail.
Okay. Well,
That's a big old fail.
lend me your d6s.
Oh.
I'm gonna be sad
that's
if I get one-shotted.
Okay, let's see. That's 12, 17.
There's no way you can one-shot.
23. 27 damage.
Oh,
From
lordy,
the
lordy,
lightning
lordy.
bolts.
It looks like this like really hurts him. Like he's vulnerable to electric damage.
That makes sense.
So let me just do some math here. Great. All right, lovely. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You can see him. He's pissed. But let's keep on going. Isasic, you're up first.
Great. Was he about to?
26.
Oh.
Was he about to
That one.
shoot
Oh, sorry.
something?
No.
Okay.
No, that was him. He brought up his wave as like a defense. It's a reaction. He's just starting his power.
Great. Asasic's gonna he's gonna jump right up. I'm gonna try to jump on like across a couple people's shoulders and heads.
Okay,
And
lovely.
run
Give
right for
me
him.
acrobatics.
Great.
DC 15.
Great.
DC 20.
I'm well over because I'm
Still got it.
19, 22.
Yeah, it's hard and you pull it off.
Great. He jumps up. He like steps on the first guy's chest and jumps across 2 heads. And he's gonna swing for this big baddie with his quarterstaff.
Okay.
His wooden staff. He's Fury of Blowing It. Not that roll.
Oh, so he is Fury of Blowing It.
Yeah, he is big time. That might work. 15.
No.
Ooh. All right. He gets a. I think
Come
he
up,
gets
clang, your fist hits a.
Right. He's gonna try. Yeah. So the quarterstaff goes clang clang. Or maybe he misses once. Maybe he's gonna try for a kick. The
Okay.
bonus. That might work. 25.
Yep, that hits.
26. Great. He's gonna go just for a jab. Bam. Ooh, 5.
5.
5 big damage.
Lovely. Okay, so you punch him, and it feels like your fist wouldn't do
I guess
anything,
an
but you
elbow.
put your elbow. You
Exactly.
hit him with your elbow. It feels like maybe it wouldn't do anything, but you use your key magic to like hit him,
Ooh.
and deal him his damage. Val, you're up again.
Oh. All right. So as soon as he sees that, and then he goes, and he points.
Oh, I should say real fast. I meant to use this. I'm sorry. As Sasek is moving, you see like 4 swords pick up, and they just sort of like start to move at you guys, like they're animated.
Okay, cool. So yeah, without missing a beat, Val's just gonna kind of pull out some more materials and rubber bands and stuff, and point at one of the balls that he made and catapulted it to the guy. So another dex save.
I'm bad at those.
Perfect.
11.
All right, that's a fail. So the hard packed earthen ball slams into his dome. Oof. And he takes 15, 18 damage. Clank.
Oh. All right. Ooh, he looks bad. All right. Yeah. All right. He looks bad. Chris, no, Gogana.
I charge forward. You gave me your name. Fury of the Earth Turtle!
Fury of the Earth Turtle.
Are you attacking some of the bandits?
I'm attacking Rita?
Yeah, Keech.
Keech?
Reader, and Annette.
And
Reader.
You're
I'm
attacking
attacking
Reader. I imagine as you're running, you see Reader!
That is the angriest turtle I've ever heard of.
Reckless attack, so you get advantage on that against me, but I get advantage on it, which gives me the natural 20 I needed.
Oh, poor Reader! He's so dead!
Reader's gonna die.
Let's go with a whopping 20 points of damage.
Oh, Reader's, are you lethal?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me how he goes down.
Plus, fine.
I again lift my totem, and it hits him under the chin, and the lights go out.
His neck just snaps back, and he falls to the ground.
And as it's in the air, I drop it back down on Kitch.
Double attack.
For a 23.
Yep, that hits.
Let's go with 14 points of damage.
Really?
Tell me how he goes down.
And conk on the top of the head. His neck is now a little bit shorter.
This is Keech.
Yes.
Oh,
They had a chance.
they sure did. You see Malik, he is actually now going to take just a couple of swords, and since Vel's been such a stress on him, he's going to make a long sword. It's going to fly at you.
Okay.
20?
That's a hit.
The sword comes at you hard, flying through the air, and deals you 13 13 damage.
Okay.
That's one of his legendary actions. Christine.
Great. Christine is going to hop out the window, chuck the glass javelin. Chucking
Okay.
the glass javelin at him. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Your javelin flies through the air and bounces off a sword, landing in the dirt nearby.
Okay. But still.
Yeah,
still
the thunderclap.
Thunder. And then I'm going to gotta remind me how this works. Help Vel by defending him
Okay.
and drawing my sword.
I don't know how that works with AC. But you do it. You help him. So I don't know if it's that you get
I'll look it up.
advantage
Yeah, I
or
don't
something.
know how it works with a help action on another person.
But you do that. Great. Malik, he's gonna go. Maylock. He's gonna, looks at you guys. He says, "No, this is supposed to be my crowning achievement." And you see that he sort of like grabs all the swords around it, and like you can see how he picks himself up off the ground because it sort of forms around him, sort of like one of the Nodish peacemakers, as it like swarms all around him, like creating a bodysuit. His outline is totally outlined by swords. And
were the swords and everything in the wagon?
Yeah, they were
so
bringing.
since Asasic was on top of the wagon, can I just say he jumps off as soon as they start to float? Okay.
Yeah, and he just rides them all as Asasic is jumping away. Malok is going to make a couple attacks. He's going to make a longsword attack against Asasic, and he's just going to
throw a sword?
Throw some magic swords.
I love this shit. Okay, Asasic's going to try to catch one.
Yes. It's a projectile attack.
22.
He's not catching that. Let me see. But I do reduce the damage by 1d10 plus 11. No, that's if I catch it. So wait, deflect or catch? No, I think it just hits me.
10 damage as the sword, and got another one for Vel. A lot.
So
above 20.
with help, it's you lend your aid to another creature in the completion of a task.
Reaction.
Creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check.
I guess when I get
So
That's not a dex save.
That's
so.
okay.
Okay.
That's not really used for protecting.
but I roll.
Well, not AC, not AC, but like if there's a lightning bolt, you could push him out of the
That's
way.
true.
Yeah, you
could
could
protect me from.
Just to clarify,
Save
would I
on that
roll
save.
my reaction for
So could I-
22 is high, but should I do I roll or do I just take the
What? Isn't your deflect thing just like a passive reduction to missile attacks
Oh, maybe-
against you or something?
No, I'm gonna actually roll. I've gotta actually make a reaction save. I think.
Okay.
I'll look.
We'll have to look.
Maybe it's
We'll
my
have to-
key save, so it'd be
we'll
too
have to
low.
read
Vel, I
it
hit
more.
you with
Yeah.
the other longsword and deal 9 damage. And then you can see that he actually is like walking over the cart and trying to get away. Some of the flying swords are also going to come at you guys. Christine, I got a couple of flying swords. 2 of them are coming your way.
Okay.
They're gonna make an attack against you. 20?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Miss my
yay!
I miss my armor. I do so much.
I love this. 3 damage. And I got one more for you. 19. Ooh, yes. For 9 damage as these swords start flying through the air. Golgana, I got a couple of flying swords that are also coming for you. Ooh.
Does he gain advantage on me?
I figured that out, by the way. It's badass, but should I? What do you want me to do with it? It's kind of late now.
Also, because these
Yeah,
are range, would you count these as ranged projectile attacks?
Which
or
ones?
The swords.
Thrown
like-
swords? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yes,
Yeah,
next time that happens to Josh, he'll have something.
He's
You have advantage on these
okay.
against me.
So I have 1 critical hit, and then I have 1 16 hit.
16 hits.
Great.
Ooh.
So, I need some 8s. Give me damn 8s. Great, I got them. Thank you.
I guess it doesn't matter.
It's 11 damage total.
Perfect.
As the long swords cut you up. The sons of the shipwreck are going to. They're gonna also try to attack you, especially
Advantage.
Annette. So he's gonna try to get you with a scimitar. 17
Hits.
for a total of 7 damage as he cuts you. Another one whose name is Nayor.
Now he's gonna name all of them.
Nayor is gonna come at you, and he's gonna miss with both of his wild scimitar swings. He's still pretty afraid of you. There's a couple more of these guys. Yep. And then 1, 2, one more is gonna hit you for a total of 7 damage.
16 is the magic number.
Okay.
And that looked like it did very minuscule.
So they've like started to surround you. Some of the sons have started to run away, seeing now that Malok has actually started to. He's now walking like backwards.
Should I need the?
You're catching it.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I thought it was key save, but it's just my reaction. So as the sword flashed toward this ASIC, he just catches the hilt. He just goes.
Oh.
Actually, no. He's gonna have.
Well, no. Did you do enough to reduce all of the damage it was going to do?
Yes.
Oh, awesome then. Yeah.
Easily.
Oh shit! You catch the sword. I love it.
Yeah, I catch the sword. It actually goes. And then he's going to pull back and throw it.
Okay.
I think you'd say we'll check again, but I think it's just a bonus range attack with proficiency.
All right. Proficiency.
Yeah.
Proficiency.
Let's him add proficiency.
This is what happens when I throw longswords at people.
You throw long swords at a monk. Yeah.
Ooh boy, it's like 27.
You he's
a point.
Yeah, I spent a key point.
He's immune to this damage,
Right.
so it comes in and it just like rejoins back on him. It just like fits back in.
Bummer, but it was still bad.
So badass. And then he's actually gonna start backing up. He's gonna start like trying to walk away from you guys. He's trying to retreat slowly, and you can see that this scares some of the bandits, and so most of them take off. There's just 3 left. Just Anet, Nayor, Bevash, and one more, Bevash, and this is all of this lovely random table. Farin.
Okay. Great.
I love this. Okay, so Farin, and so they're just sort of surrounded you, but they're like just trying to be brave. We're back at the top with Isasek.
Great. Isasic's going to who is right near him now that they're kind of like.
I think I'm next to the cart. You're in the cart or on.
Yeah, maybe I jump back to the edge of the cart when the weapon started.
For shipwreck, and Malik is backing away.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I imagine the weapons kind of picked up from the cart and started to form around him.
Yeah, like I said, they're like it's like he's in a suit.
Out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna run up and start hacking at I keep forgetting his name.
Malok.
Malok.
Yeah,
Okay.
Malok.
Malok. He's gonna swing with his quarterstaff. Doesn't make that.
All right.
Can I say like a little bit of the quarterstaff kind of gets?
Yeah, absolutely. Gets sliced off.
It's a little bit shorter now. He tries again.
It's an 8
for a 23.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Can you
Great.
put your key through the staff as well? Since
Yes.
It's a monk weapon.
It's
Awesome.
a monk weapon, yeah.
Yes. Let me roll that guy.
Yep.
For 11 damage.
11.
Yeah, and then he's gonna toss his staff quickly and just do a blow to. Are there like weapons all flying around?
Yeah, you're sort of like looking for the opening to punch the
wow,
demon.
okay. There was one. Maybe there was an opening. Maybe my hand.
That's why they see so high.
There wasn't an opening.
Give me a dex save.
Okay. Yeah. 20.
All right, your hand is gonna get cut off.
Sorry.
As you like start to punch him, you see a sword coming, and you pull your hand out, and it misses. Vel, we're back to you.
Okay. So this longsword, the longswords that he threw at me, like they're not like floating in the air or anything,
No,
right? They're
but
just
the ones that are attacking, that are
Yeah.
sort of floating in the air, those ones are continuing to float.
okay. But I didn't have any of those come at me
No.
yet. Okay. Cool. Then,
Golgana and Christine.
yeah, I'm going to kind of hold my side where I've been cut a few times now. See like blood starting to seep through, and just like kind of walk to the side and like, well, encasing yourself in metal wasn't the best idea. I'm going to throw another lightning bolt at him with significantly more juice in it.
Oh, tell me how it goes down.
Dex. All right. No dex save. I guess he's going to take half even if he succeeds the dex save. So, all right. The lightning bolt. There's like a loud clap, and the lightning bolt rockets out of Vel's mesh thing on his hand and collides, like literally, like seems to magnetize and push away all of the swirling metal around him, and just strikes straight through the guy, like, and then he falls, and then everything else falls.
You level 4 that guy?
Huh?
You level 4 it?
Yeah, I level 4 lightning.
Wow.
bolt again.
As he goes down, he says, "Oh, curse you, Archibaldian Winterstein."
Oh, that's right.
And he dies.
Isasik was close enough to get pretty, just the forearm skin.
Yeah, why I decided to strafe around was to make sure that you weren't in the direct path of the lightning.
Not direct, but he was close.
Golgana, you want to clean
I
up?
probably passed within 5 feet of you.
Probably gonna have a sunburn.
All 9.
Goodbye, Devash. 14.
Yeah, that hits.
Poor guy.
I like kick up the totem and it hits him in the stomach, and then when he bends over, I punch him like at the top of the staff. That's 12 points of damage.
Yep, he's dead.
And you're next, Anita. Natural 20.
He's dead.
And then before the other two can run away, I like grab them. Like Scooby-Doo, they try and turn and run away.
Naor and Faran.
And I drag them to the cliff and throw them.
Let me just make a couple of strength saves to try to get out. No.
Yeah, versus the refrigerator.
No.
I just
All right.
get advantage, but
Save
What?
versus refrigerator.
I just get advantage, but
No, they don't break out. They
Yeah.
don't break out. And do you say anything as you throw them off?
this is what happened when you don't join community.
And they fall down onto
Political
the ship parts below.
I do it to the other
Say-
4 corpses.
Crunch.
Throw them all.
Throw them all off. You hear some clapping, and Ansma comes out. She says, "That was amazing. The way that you lightning bolted that metal guy. Of course, it makes so much sense because his materium is metal, which is conductive of electricity, which means his spell is going to be twice as effective as it would normally be."
Did you follow us out here? I thought you weren't coming. Okay. Welcome. Christine, I guess this is as good a time as any. This is Ansma, my...
I'm Transmutavant Tartaric Valerius the 14th.
Yeah. Well,
Pleasure. I extend my hand for her to shake.
it's a human
No,
thing.
thank you.
Oh,
No, thank you. Val, help me. What does she want?
it's a human thing. You just put your hand in her hand. It's
Oh,
there. Just go with it, please. I didn't have time to explain.
am I doing this right?
Close and open the fist. Just up there. There it is.
Oh.
Okay.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Oh, her. She's like trying to move your hand, but it doesn't move because you're way stronger than she is.
Oh, yeah.
While that's happening, Vel's gonna kind of injure walk his way up to the singed remains of. Yeah. And he's gonna reach down and take the helm off its head.
Comes off.
Got it.
Great.
That is why I was sent away.
While you were sent away?
I knew about that,
Yeah.
and I needed. That was part of my bargain so that I would bring this to the lord of the area, and I would get resources for my people.
Well, I'd say you did a good job in facilitating its delivery, I guess.
It's a little hot and it kind of smokes.
I pull out like one of the scarves I had my head wrapped in.
Of course you can have resources.
Hopefully, this begin fruitful relationship.
Yes.
Sorry I threw your community into water, but they weren't participating.
Yeah.
It's Sasek.
I can't
At
even
this point. Yeah, he says
I can't even say for sure that it was the wrong call at this point myself.
this town is now rid of this poison.
I know. I stop what I'm chewing and put it in Belle's wounds.
Oh, ew! What? Ow!
This is how people I come from treat their wounds.
Well, that's horribly unsanitary. Ow! Ew!
I'm gonna make a medicine check.
Interesting. Okay, go ahead.
Natural 20 says
On the
23.
medicines.
All right. It feels
Whoa.
good.
24.
Hey!
And
You healed me for 24?
No.
Oh,
I've
okay.
just made a 24 on my
I was
medicine check.
gonna say.
and the pain stops and you feel a
Whoa.
little bit better.
Thank you.
We don't have. But we make do.
That you do. Come on, Asma. We need to get this helm secured and put wards up around.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to inspect Helm.
I
will go with you.
Okay. Yeah. Come along. That's fine.
You guys head back to Merrington. You can. Ansma has left the staff in your workshop.
Should have brought it with me today, really. But oops.
And you guys head to. No, it's an iron staff. It's probably better
That's
that you
true.
do that.
Actually, it was probably smart that I didn't do that.
Oh God, the Lunum staff and the helm of the forge. And you see her pluck something out of the air nearby it, and she hands it to you and says, "There you go."
Oh. Wait. Oh, there I go. What did she hand me? Sorry.
The staff.
Oh, she plucked something out of the air nearby it.
Yeah.
Like she pulled the staff out of the air nearby
No.
it, or-
When you go back to the workshop,
Oh.
she pulls something that was invisible out of the air.
What was that?
Oh, that was just my eye
Your eye.
for clairvoyance, Val.
Oh, you had an arcane eye set up in the room. Okay,
Yes.
understood. Oh, good thinking. Good job. I wish you would check with me before just following me like that.
Well, I'm sorry, but as a shadow, I feel like I should be right behind you as a shadow. But I didn't want to take the staff out of the room. You can see that the bucket has overflowed with blood.
Okay.
You take the helm to the vault.
Yeah. Let's put that on its own little pedestal here. Okay.
You want to inspect it, Gogana? Just looking at it, or you want to pick it up and put it on?
You want to put it on? Be
This
very
is
careful.
where
So when you put it on, it gives you a ton of powers. I'm actually gonna write this up as a magic item. It'll probably be less powerful than the bad guys you've seen it used.
Makes sense.
But it's gonna be awesome. And so you would have to attune to it. It's an attuner. But yeah, you feel the ability to control metal as if it was just an extension of your body. Very powerful.
All right.
Wow.
Where's Christine and all this?
She is helping kind of clean up the area. So there's this whole wagon full of weapons sitting in the middle of town. It's not gonna fly. So
Is Sasek will be helping, and at some point while they're cleaning, he asks her. He says, "You are these people's leader. Do you still think these men should have had a second chance?
this was their second chance.
And what if they killed someone?"
I would have killed them.
And what of the people that they would have killed? Could they have said that they should have gotten a second chance?
I suppose not.
This is why we do things like this in Gigaplax. And he moves away, continuing to clean.
I love that so much.
On that thought, I'm gonna end the session on that sort of like that dark thought. Just we'll do a. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it this new way. Thanks for watching Threshold. We're gonna sign off. Stay tuned. Oh, I'm messing it all up. I'm changing everything. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we're gonna have our questions, comments, concerns as a separate video. So please check out our Patreon. Check us out on Twitter. We hope you enjoyed this great session. Leave us our comments what you think, and we'll have a great discussion tomorrow. And then afterwards, we'll be on Wednesday. So just spreading out your threshold to make your week just that little tiny bit better. Thanks for watching. I'm Steven, and this is Pamela, Kevin, Casey, and Josh. Check us out on the Twitters, and we will see you tomorrow.